Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Paul and I'm a teacher at Next Step. In this video, we will continue our series on phrasal verbs. In this video, we will look at 4 different phrasal verbs. So, let's get started. Our first phrasal verb for this video is talk. So, we will learn 4 new phrasal verbs for talk. So, our first one is talk someone into something. So, talk someone into something. So, this means to convince someone to do something. So, you give someone an idea and you convince them to do something. This is talk someone into doing something. Our example sentence is, my girlfriend talked me into going skydiving. My girlfriend talked me into going skydiving. So maybe I was afraid to go skydiving, but my girlfriend, she convinced me. She talked me into going skydiving. This is talk someone into doing something. You convince them. Talk them into it. Our next one is kind of similar to the first one. It's talk someone out of doing something. Talk someone out of doing something. This is our next phrasal verb. So this phrasal verb means to convince someone not to do something. You convince them not to do it. So maybe you want to do something, but it's a bad idea or dangerous. So someone can talk you out of doing it. They can convince you not to do it. Change your mind, right? So our example sentence is, he talked me out of moving to Canada. He talked me out of moving to Canada. So maybe I had the idea to move to Canada, but he, my friend, he talked me out of it. He convinced me not to do it. He talked me out of it, so I don't move to Canada. This is talk someone out of doing something. Next, we have talk it over. Talk it over. Talk it over means to discuss or talk about something. So this is talk it over. Our example sentence is, I will talk it over with my husband before deciding. I will talk it over with my husband before deciding. So when we use talk it over, it usually means we have to make a decision. So we should talk about it for a long time. We should talk it over with someone before we make a decision. This is talk it over. And finally, we have talk down to someone. Talk down to someone. So this means to talk to someone in a simple way, like they are not as smart as you, or patronize someone. You talk to someone like they're not as smart as you, something like this. Our example sentence is, the teacher always talked down to the students. The teacher always talks down to the students. So the teacher talks in a simple way, like the students don't understand. They are not as smart as the teacher thinks. This is talk down to someone, to patronize someone. Okay, next we have a new phrasal verb. This will be for the verb find. Find. So our phrasal verb for find is find out. Find out. So this means to learn new information or what someone did. To learn what someone did. To find out. Usually, this means someone did a bad thing, and we learn that they did something bad. We find out. This is find out. Our example sentence is, Stan watched the security video to find out who stole the diamond. Stan watched the security video to find out who stole the diamond. So Stan will watch the video to learn what someone did, to learn who stole the diamond. He will find out. This is find out. So next, our next phrasal verb is for feel. Feel. Our first phrasal verb for feel is to feel up to something. To feel up to something. This means to have energy to do something. To have energy to do something. To feel up to something. Our example sentence is, I feel up to playing basketball tonight. I feel up to playing basketball tonight. So this means I have energy. I feel great. I feel up to playing basketball tonight. I feel up to it. Next we have feel for someone. Feel for someone. This means to understand how someone feels, or to have sympathy for someone. You feel bad for someone. You understand how they feel. You feel for someone. Our example sentence is, he feels sad. I feel for him. He feels sad. I feel for him. So, he is sad. I understand that he feels sad. I feel sad with him. I have sympathy for him. I feel for him. Our next phrasal verb is for the verb hit. And our first phrasal verb for hit is hit on someone. Hit on someone. So this means to try to show that you like someone, or try to have someone be attracted to you. We can also say flirt in English. You hit on someone. You try to attract someone to you. This is hit on someone. Our example sentence is, she hits on guys at parties. She hits on guys at parties. So she tries to show guys that she likes them, or she tries to attract guys. This is hit on someone. Next we have hit it off. Hit it off. So hit it off means to be friendly when you meet someone immediately. So you meet someone and right away you are friendly and you have a good conversation. You hit it off. Our example sentence is, we both like golf, so we hit it off. We both like golf, so we hit it off. So these two people met and they both like golf, so they were able to start a conversation about golf. They were able to be friendly because of this. They hit it off. And our last phrasal verb for this video is for speak. Speak. Our first phrasal verb is speak out. Speak out. This means to say your opinion in public, usually about a law or something important. You say how you feel in public. You can speak out. Our example sentence is, protesters in Hong Kong are speaking out against the Chinese government. Protesters in Hong Kong are speaking out against the Chinese government. So when we use speak out, it's usually for something we don't like or something we disagree with. So when we speak out, we share our opinion about usually something we don't like very much. We speak out, like the protesters in Hong Kong now. And next we have speak up. Speak up. This means to speak loudly so that people can hear you. This is speak up. Our example sentence is, we need to speak up during the speech. The room is very big. We need to speak up during the speech. The room is very big. So the room is big, so we need to speak loudly so that people can hear us. We need to speak up. Okay, so we're finished learning our new phrasal verbs. We learned a lot of new phrasal verbs. So let's try to do some training. For the next part of the video, I will read a sentence, but I will not say one word. See if you can remember which phrasal verb goes with which sentence. Okay, I will read 5 different phrasal verbs. Let's try. Alright, our first sentence is, I will find the truth about him. I will find the truth about him. Next, he didn't respect his employees and talked to them. He didn't respect his employees and talked to them. Next, this is a big decision. We should talk it. This is a big decision. We should talk it. Next, we don't feel for going to the party. We're tired. We don't feel to going to the party. We're tired. And finally, please speak. We can't hear you. Please speak. We can't hear you. Okay, how did you do with the training? Pretty good? I hope you were able to learn some new phrasal verbs in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you again later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.